Hi, I'm Bob, and behind me is my '94 Honda Del Sol. I bought it for $2,300, and I commuted for it in a year down to San Diego and back every day, and it has run flawlessly. Gets about 35 miles to the gallon, and I had absolutely no problems with it. But it has become my project car, so let me show you a little bit more about it. What was a really nice commuter car, although a bit ugly, has turned into quite a project. The car was originally blue. It was all sun damaged. The top was all peeling. The back trunk was all peeling. It looked pretty ugly. And of course the blue color was not a nice blue color. It was a very period type of color. 94 Honda cutesy blue, which really didn't fit me very well. So anyways, this whole back fender here was all sun damaged. The clear coat was peeling off. It looked terrible. So I ended up driving it like this and just putting up with it. So what, I have an ugly car. And then a friend of mine, he backed into the side of the car and damaged it, and the insurance company gave me $2,500 for it. It was just $200 more than I paid for it. So with that, I bought a sander and some Bondo, and with some levers and crowbars and whatnot, I pushed the panels out as best I could, and then put a ton of Bondo on this side here. And so now I ended up with not only ugly blue clear coat peeling off the car, but also Bondo on the sides, white and cream colored, and all sanded up. So I thought, okay, I don't like the color anyways, what can I do? And I saw on the internet people painting their cars with Rust-Oleum. So I got some spray cans of primer and primered it, and then I was going to spray can it white. Well, I did spray can it white. The problem with Rust-Oleum spray cans is the spray is terrible. It's round, and it sprays in one spot, and you end up with what they call tight stripes. So the whole car was striped. First of all, it's striped gray from the primer, and then it was striped white with the gray showing through, and it just looked awful. Okay, so on the internet, people have been talking about painting their cars with rollers. So I thought, okay, let's try that. And when I did that, the car came out with this, what they call orange peel texture. And so now I had to deal with the orange peel. So I went to Home Base and got a drywall scraper and used that. I poured the paint on and then troweled it with the scraper to get a smoother finish, which was somewhat successful. Now I have to sand it down to try to get a shine out of it, which, and you can see on the fender there, it's not too bad, but you can also see the lines and whatnot that have to come out of it. Now, one of the things I also did was on the front of it, Both on the front and back had a Honda label. I took those off, so now you can't tell what kind of car it is. But also it looked like the car was sucking lemons. So I opened up 2 holes on the side there and then put LED lights across the opening, and so it looks, well, at least in my mind, it looks a whole lot better. So anyways, that's how it all came out. Looked like the other side had some denting into it anyways, so and I did some Bondo patching on this side as well, which you can see. Now the top here, this top comes off, and so the whole car can convert into a convertible very easily. The back window, as you can see, is down, and then with the top off, it fits right into the trunk, and you can drive off like it was a convertible. I also painted the black area in the back. I thought it brings the two tail lights together and makes a nice band along it, so that looks pretty good too. So that came out pretty good. So that's the car right now. So that's my new project. As you can see, it turns into a convertible very easily and quickly. So the top fits right in the trunk, so it works out pretty good. Now, there wasn't much that I had to do on the interior. I don't know if it's going to be too dark to see. Oh yeah, turns out that the car, see the blue color, that's the color of the car's original upholstery. Upholstery was in good shape, but the handles right in there, that always gets all cracked up. So I saw on the internet people had these panels they put in and worked out pretty good. So, and this panel here was pretty sun damaged. So I bought a panel off of eBay for that, or one of those anyways. So other than that, the interior is pretty stock. I put in a new radio, which has GPS in it and all of the modern conveniences. But other than and the cup holders over on this side, which works out really nice. But other than that, most of it is pretty much the way it came out. So that's my project car.